So best treatment is actually prevention, ideally, right? So people who suffer from frequent migraines should try. At least it's not always possible to identify what their trigger is. There are certain types of prophylactic medication that people can take, but then once it starts, caffeine is really the foundation for pharmacologic treatment, believe it or not. Any type of a bad headache medication generally will contain caffeine. But then there's a class called triptans, which is by prescription. There's a device called cephaline which can actually be worn to help reduce the risk of migraines and is FDA approved. You need a doctor's prescription for it, but the key is getting on top of it early. All right. Your prescription for wellness today has to do with probiotics. I've been getting a lot of questions online about probiotics, prebiotics. We're talking about the gut microbiome here. Data and research is still ongoing. But here are some tips. When you talk to most GI specialists, you should look for a probiotic that says live and active bacterial cultures on the packaging. Ideally these should contain at least 1 billion CFUS. We call them colony forming units of this type of good bacteria. You want to look for the words Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium. Those, write that down. That's right, those are the strains. And then in terms of real food options, fermented foods like kefir, kimchi, sauerkraut, really good for your gut, or good old yogurt. But the key is diversity. You want to eat as diverse a diet as